you're stuck in traffic with Wolf Gorlick, comments of IT security. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say that the Trans-Siberian Orchestra should not count as Christmas music. Just listen to that. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. But not Christmas. Christmas-like, but not Christmas music. All right. So, yeah, the classics are always fun. Especially classic attacks. With web APIs, we were talking about that the other day. So many people breaking into them, so many people utilizing them. Ripe field for attack. And I caught an article by Troy Hunt, and I love this story. He was teaching some people how to do assessments against web APIs using proxies. I'll come back to the proxy component in just a moment. But as anyone would, you're going to test your own apps, you're going to test your own things. One of the guys in the class was actually working for a heavy equipment manufacturer and found, with like a day in class with Troy and then some time with his own app, that he could literally like stop farm equipment, right? Remote stop farm equipment in the fields using these types of attacks. Thank you, APIs. If you are looking at APIs and you're assessing them, there's really no UI. I'm doing the nice head nod thing. That's my moment of karma as I let someone pull ahead of me. So there's no UI. So how do you test, right? And the main way you test is by setting up an application proxy. The application proxy will capture the HTTP packets that get the puts and will pause them, allow you to read them, and then send them through. Also allow you to modify them. Set the proxy, you request an app, you request something from the application itself, say a mobile app, and it talks back to the API, hits the proxy, pauses it, you can change the cookie values, you can change the parameters, and then you can release it and the request goes to the app and comes back. You can then mess with the inputs and the outputs, right? So you can do basic fuzzing or mess the logic to high values, to low values, string values, and special number values, both to the API itself and then back to the application. A couple ones to use on the developer side. I actually use this quite a bit on my dev team. There are things like Fiddler and WebScarab, very developer friendly. Plug right into the OS, fire them up, does everything that you would think. On the more hacker side or the attack side, you're looking at things like Burp proxy, or Zap. So either Burp or Zap, a little bit more configuration, a little more options, not necessarily right within the browser, right within the OS, but same way of functioning. And we go, hey, well, how do I use them now that I know what they are? Check out Troy Hunt's blog. It went out yesterday. The tractor story is awesome. I love the tractor story. Also on there, he's got a new Pluralsight training program for ethical hacking on web applications. That'll be something I'll be sharing out with my assessment team in about 15 minutes. So take a look. If you want to get into it, there's training available. Troy's a good guy. He's a good person to read his blog, if nothing else. Have a good one.